What's up guys, Nick here from Ep5 Gaming, back in Forza Motorsport 4 doing some more drifting dreams, and this time, probably the most suggested car since we started this series, and apparently, you guys like to watch me fail quite a bit. So if you don't know, this is the series where you guys get to choose cars for me to drift, and I at least try to put them sideways. So yeah, Bugatti Veyron Super Sport. 2.2 million credits, which is a hell of a lot. So yeah, this is the series where you guys get to choose cars for me to drift. You can put cars in the comments down below that you want to see me drift next time. So, you might already know the main problem with this car, and that is that it's four-wheel drive, and you can't change it. So, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to call drifting, when I say drifting, I mean power sliding, so people don't get mad and stuff and things. It's, yeah. So yeah, when I say drifting, I mean power sliding. Done. So, we'll throw on all the drivetrain stuff as we'll do the same with the performance and handling. And look at that weight. Ooh. Do you think you get 800 pounds off a Veyron? I didn't think so. Now, usually when I'm building these, I try to get it around 600, maybe 700 horsepower. This has 1,200 horsepower, let's say, and 1,100 torque, which is more than anything I've ever drifted. So, we've got two things that I've never done before. Drift with over 1,000 horsepower, and also drift four-wheel drive, which I've tried to do, but I'm not brilliant at it. So let's get this thing on the track. Or before we do that, we'll get my basic setup here. Let's just go with that. We'll go 3.4 like we usually do. That's probably going to be way too short because this car is ridiculously powerful. Positive, yeah. I think that makes sense. We'll go 3. Toe will go 3, and then rear will go 3. I really do not know about drifting four-wheel drive, so if you guys have any tips, please leave some in the comments down below, because I'm not very good at this, as you'll soon figure out. Let's go 125 braking. Now, I don't know what this does, but I've stolen one of them off of a old car that someone gifted me. So yeah, may have had that a little bit wrong there. We'll go down to 62. So yeah, that was just a setup someone sent me for a Nissan 350Z, and hopefully it transfers. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. 1,000 horsepower compared to what you'd have in a 350, probably around 700 four-wheel drive. So, this is going to be quite interesting. Alright, most expensive car I've ever drifted. Let's just try it. This is going to go so bad. Oh my god. We're doing pretty much 90 in second gear. Now, my problem with four-wheel drive is getting, or isn't initiating so much, but changing directions. Because usually when I drift with rear-wheel drive, I just use the back wheels to spin the back wheels, and get the back end around and switch up where I'm going. All right, we got to change these gears. This is not fun for those gears. Let's just finish this run up. I'm also on the East Circuit if you guys are interested. Basically, in my opinion, it's the best place to test cars, especially cars you aren't familiar with, because it's got nice change of directions and the big long straight. So, let's fix those gears first of all. Let's go to, those are going to need to be shorter. Let's go to 1. Let's go a little bit longer. Let's go 350, excuse me. And we'll throw that up all the way to 4. Let's see what happens. We'll also throw that all the way up to 4. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. Not sure what will happen, but let's try it. Usually this car, or when I drift four-wheel drive cars, I have to make them so slippy I can't drive them in a straight line, which is sort of what's happening here. So that's basically my goal for this. Drive it to basically where it wants to drift itself. There you go. That's not bad. Considering it's me drifting a four-wheel drive car, which I don't do ever. So, yeah, that's that. And another problem with this car is it carries a hell of a lot of speed through those corners. You hold that throttle down a little bit too long and you're going off the end of the track, because 1,100 horsepower. Yeah, you're gonna move when you put the gas on. That is not bad whatsoever. Wow. I was not expecting that, actually. So, I think I don't want to touch anything if it works. I don't know what I'm doing there, so I'm not going to touch anything. But here... Well... Let's just try it again. Because that went fairly well. Considering it's a Veyron, 1,000 horsepower four-wheel drive. Not really... Wasn't expecting that when I saw you guys wanted me to drift a Veyron. I'm like, oh, this is going to be difficult. Four-wheel drive car, hard enough. I usually try to avoid them for drifting because, first of all, people don't like it when you drift four-wheel drive. And also, I'm really bad at it. I'm used to rear-wheel drive. I think I have one all-wheel drive car that I can sort of drift, and that's the 350 that I copied onto this car. So, yeah, that's that. So when I saw you guys pick this, I was like, oh, this is going to be hard. But I'm sure with a bit of practice, you could definitely get this thing sideways. I know some of you guys are four-wheel drive expert people who are really, really good. Try this car out. Even though it does break pretty much every single rule for competition, try it out just for fun. See what you can do with it. I'm sure some of you guys can get some crazy stunts with all this extra power you've got. So definitely give this a shot. Like, I'm not even good at drifting four-wheel drive, and I can manage to get this thing sideways. So yeah, if you guys have tunes or little tips for drifting four-wheel drive that you don't mind sharing, please leave some in the comments down below. Maybe I could do some more four-wheel drive cars if you want. Obviously, there are some people who are like, four-wheel drive, no! You are the devil! You are the devil, four-wheel drive! So, we'll see. But, oh no, we're just having fun. We're not doing any competition stuff, so, yeah. Anyways, that is that. Oh! That's that. Drifting a Super Sport Veyron, not as hard as you'd think. 1,000 horsepower four-wheel drive, and it doesn't mind going sideways, if you ask me. Yeah, like I said, I'm not brilliant at four-wheel drive drifting, so I'm sure some of you guys can do a better job than me. So that is it for this episode of Drifting Dreams. Make sure you leave some comments make sure you leave some cars in the comments down below of what cars you want to see me drift next time. And I think that's it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you're new around here. Anyways, guys, that is it for me. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.